programming on the drivetrain to turn the car down a little bit. Over the bumps here. Oh, there's a touch on the leader. He's off. He's off. That's a huge one. And Derani's over. This is full course yellow. The car's upside down. Clipped a GT car as he was going through. And the strive for 5 is over for Pipo, Derani. And the car's held up extremely well on top of the tyres on the far side of the circuit. Full course yellow immediately. A lot of scraping and wear on the bottom of that car where it's been over the bumps. There's absolutely nothing people can do to get out of that car.
Sorry.
It's
moments
gone.
After I said.
And it was the number 21 that he hit the Ferrari left front of that car, damaged. Just a little clip as they went side by side as Pipo was putting a lap on the Ferrari. And that is a huge incident that has scattered the tyre bundles all over the place.
Yeah, this is going to be a long yellow.
A very long yellow indeed.
In which case,
so
I wonder
that's just running into turn 10, Jeremy, I think.
Is it? Okay.
The Ferrari, by the way, driven. I've just lost it on the time screen again.
Just in terms of the strategy of the race, John, I'm just wondering whether people will make a pit stop now. I mean, the leaders are not long into their stint. They've got plenty of energy left before they need a pit stop.
Yeah.
But ordinarily they probably would stop. But I'm wondering now. This is going to be for sure a long caution period because they've got to reset those tyre barriers even after getting Pipo's car out of the way. In which case they might be able to stretch this load. Well, they probably can stretch this energy load past the hour and the 8-hour mark for those championship points.
Yeah, of course. So number 21, Miguel Molina, behind the wheel of that car, damage to the left front as they were heading down one of the faster parts of the circuit. It was side-by-side contact. Molina out of the car and looking back down the circuit to where the Cadillac is upside down. The team is talking. The team is talking to Pipo on the radio. Pipo is talking back. He just can't move at the moment. He's trapped in his seat belts, of course. They've done exactly what they've needed to do. The car incredibly intact, we should say, for ending up wedged on the tyres, effectively on its roof. It's on about a 40-degree angle, sitting on the tail. It was just a slight catch of the left front. Tyre barriers absolutely doing their job and dissipating the energy. But that's a big off at a fast part of the circuit. And almost rolled back onto its wheels, actually. Side-by-side contact. It was left front to right rear. Both tyres immediately disintegrating. The camber on the wheels, that means the bit where the bottom of the wheel and tyre sticks out more than the top. When you run them together like that, it's almost like an open wheel car, and that's exactly what happened. Pipo was on the brake straight away, but there was no stopping that Cadillac as it bounced up onto the tyre bundles, which did their job, dissipated the energy of that car. And the left front of the AF Corsa absolutely destroyed. That's the suspension as well. We've got the crane in there from our track services partner Steps Towing, and that car will be very gently rolled back. The good news is, as we've mentioned, Pipo has been talking to the team have been talking to Pipo. He can only sit tight at the moment and let the AMR safety team do their job. They first had to check to make sure the car was safe in terms of its hybrid power, which I noticed the AMR safety team did straight away. Just getting the tension on the left-hand side wheels, and they will gently flip the car. They actually practice this, believe it or not. The key to this is doing it as gently as possible so that you don't jar the driver when it comes back on. But there is no simple way to do it other than the way you would expect, which is to roll the car back onto its wheels.
I mean, he took a wild ride to get to where he is now. It's going to be fairly
did.
wild for the next few seconds as well for Pipo Derani.
Incredible that the safety cell has held up. And in fact, actually, they're going to get him out with the car just held up. Got to be very careful when you release your harnesses. You've got to brace yourself against something to make sure that you don't fall down and hurt yourself on the roof of the car. Pipo's moving around inside, and I think he's going to extricate himself from the car. But of course, the problem is he's upside down, so he's been supported by all of the AMR safety team. Excellent work team, to get him out of the car. He's been upside down for quite a while. The blood will have rushed to his head, so he'll be feeling a little lightheaded. But he walks away. He walks away and waves to the crowd. Pipo Derani, what an absolute pro. He'll be going to the Infield Medical Centre. My goodness me. He wanted, it was the drive for 5 this weekend. He's made the headlines, not in the way he would have liked to, I'm sure. Gets into the Porsche Cayenne GTS intervention vehicle, and they finish flipping the car over. It is the tiniest of touches, and we're not blaming anybody on this.
No, we don't have an angle to really judge really what happened.
There's no angle to see if anybody moved either way. It's at a part of the circuit coming down towards out of turn 10 and 11 where you